Hi Tina, I'm going to show you here how to upload your Word documents into Google Docs. So the first thing you want to do is be to your Google Drive, be on your Google Drive, and you can do that simply by typing in, it's right here, so this is what it looks like, but you can get there just by typing in drive.google.com, or if you can find a page with this little, I'll have to wait for it to load a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to switch my account. There we go. I'm going to have to type it again, it looks like. drive.google.com. Or if you find this little thing, you can go right here, but it's going to kick me out. There we go. So just make sure you're on your school Google Drive. This is what it looks like. So the way you're going to upload is you're going to click on this little red button that says upload once you hover. And I'm going to encourage you to upload a folder. So the folder will allow you to upload as many documents are in a particular folder. You can do them one at a time, but it makes it a lot easier if it's in a folder. So here are the folders on my computer. And I'm going to find a folder to upload. And as I search, I'm just going to upload this folder called 2013-2014 stuff. So I just single clicked right here. Now I'm going to click on OK. And what should happen is it uploads to Google Drive all the contents of that folder. So it's in process right now. Apparently there's some larger files, otherwise it would go really quickly. You can see it count up, and you can see here on my Google Drive that folder has already been created. So there we go, it's all there. Now if I click there, I can see everything in that folder is now on Google Drive. So before you do that though, I kind of gave you this tutorial out of order. You're going to want to change some settings on here, I think. You're going to want to change your settings over here to, so if I go to this little wheel and go down to settings, oops, sorry, not that. If I go to upload settings, I'm going to want to have this one checked, convert uploaded files to Google Docs format. I think that's going to be the best way for you to share these. So I would have that checked first. So if you did it already, then you can go back and delete that folder. So I could do that too. If I go back here, let's say I didn't do that right, I want to do it again. Check it. If you did this correctly already, then void these steps. But again, here it is one more time. Upload a folder. And I'm going to upload the same one. And here we are watching it upload again. You can see it already created it again right here. You can see I have lots of folders here. If you haven't used Google Drive very much, it's probably much more empty. And then what you can do, once it's complete, and they're all Google Docs format, which is what I would recommend. I think this is the best way to do it. If you click on the folder over here to see the contents, make sure it's got what you wanted to have in there. Make sure these are all documents that you want to share with students. And then if you hover over the folder right here and you click right there, you can go to share. And let's say you have something for your cheerleaders. Now you can down here type the names of your cheerleaders, like Renee Vergara. And if you didn't want her to be able to change that document, you could just change can edit to can view. Of course, we would trust her not to change it. And then you'd add in your other cheerleaders, whoever that would be. Let's say Rebecca Jack, for instance, and so on and so forth until you added everybody. And then if you would click on send, it would send them an email with a link to that folder. Now, you could also set up a Google Classroom page, which I could show you later. But these are the first steps in getting the things on Google Drive and sharing it with your students. Or for NHS, you'd type in the names of your NHS students right there. You could also post this link in an email if you wanted to, but this sends the email automatically if you just put their name down here. Once I would click send. I'm not going to because I don't actually want to share that folder, but that's how you do it. Please let me know if you have any more questions. Oh, and if you want me to come over and show you in person, I can do that too. Thanks, Tina.